your general tarot reading for the month of February, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Pisces placements, but if for some reason, if this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And also, if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight from my Etsy shop. But without further ado, let's get started on your reading. So first, I'm going to start by pulling a card from the Akashic Tarot, which serves as an oracle deck, and then I'm going to move on over to your tarot spread, which is the usual spread that I do for you guys, and that's what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, rooting you, your recent past, and what you need to know. And then we're going to finish it off with these oracles over here. I have the Fairy Oracle and the Butterfly Affirmation. All right, so let's get started. And I will be reading from the guidebook for this oracle deck because I really enjoy the messages and I want to share them with you guys. All right, we have 2 scrolls. This is 2 worlds. Bottom of the deck is the Ark of the Covenant. So let's go ahead and start with the 2 of scrolls. And please feel free to fast forward a little bit because it takes me a second to find it. And I found it. Okay. Surrounded by a spinning wheel and baskets of wool, a beautiful woman, worried, tired, gazes at the embers in the fireplace. I'm going to move it up a little just so you guys can see it for a second and get familiar with the imagery. All right. And then I'm going to set it down. So just so you guys have the idea of what it looks like. She has worked hard at her spinning for the coins that are gathered on the table. The expansive window behind her looks out onto a Buddhist monastery high in the mountain. When you receive this card, there is a conflict in your life between what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit directs you. You actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore joined a monastery to do so. Then, missing the wonders that the secular world could offer, such as love, family, and financial success, you chose the secular world exclusively in your next incarnation. Yet this didn't offer the spiritual focus you also sought. Because of this, it's likely that you bounced back and forth from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. You are now again experiencing a polarity between a fully self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels as if you have to let one go in order to embrace the other. This push-pull will continue until you learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. It's time to replace worry with trust and integrate your eternal truth with your temporal reality. If you have a job or are in a relationship that actively pulls you from your spirit, you must deal with it or possibly leave it. Who you are forever is who you are now. Let nothing impede that power. When you own it, absolute self-realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. All right, Pisces, so I'm definitely feeling the energy that you guys are being pulled in multiple directions here towards what you want. I feel like some of you are very, very spiritual, but you tend to shy away from that spirituality because I think your current environment is not tapped into consciousness in the way that you would need. So if you have friendships who are just not tapped in, I feel like you need to separate yourself from these relationships and start getting into a vibration where you attract people who are more spiritually aligned with your needs. Okay, these are not your wants, these are your needs. I feel like your soul is urging you to step out of your comfort zone and to be more open about spirituality. Okay, and if you're already tapped in and you already have like friends and family that are supportive of this, I feel like now you just need that little extra push in the right direction to do what your soul is calling you to do. So if you want to pick up tarot or if you want to start developing your psychic abilities, feel free to do so without the shame of being ridiculed from anyone. Okay, and then I'm going to read this one. This is number 11, so maybe you are a life path 11. Okay, almost there. Here we go. Okay, this is that card. The stars are shining on a serene desert night. Fires burn before a number of white tents. Inside one of the tents, just beyond the open front flap, rests the Ark of the Covenant. Two men sit by a crackling fire nearby. At the most mundane level, this card can represent a beneficial legal contract or title transfer. It also can show successfully working with professionals such as brokers and lawyers. More often, it indicates that you are living true to your own karmic contract, facing your lessons of growth, working toward greater discoveries, and bringing your unique contribution to the world. Your karma does not rule you, you rule it. When the work becomes too great, taking a rest doesn't break with your covenant, it supports it. You understand the phases of time and energy, and you work within those phases. Some of your karmic directives at this time may involve other people. If so, make sure there is no urgency, need, or personal agenda in play. Don't let yourself get pulled into an emotional drama. Know that the things that require your attention now reflect a commitment that has a far-reaching influence that may impact your present as well as your future lives. So continue to work toward your highest purpose to uphold the sacred covenant you have to touch the world with your light. Beautiful. Yeah, so I feel like you guys are definitely being called to a greater purpose than you're aware of, and I feel like a lot of you, your intuition is already pulling you in that direction, but maybe you're ignoring it for whatever reason. But this is your call, your reminder to start tapping into that intuition and into these intuitive abilities that you have as well. All right, so let's get into the tarot and see what comes forward. Okay, we got the Nine of Cups at your center, the Two of Wands crossing that. We have Ten of Pentacles crowning it. Ten of Cups. That's not supposed to be in the reverse because it might have just been reversed in my deck. There we go. And what you need to know is Temperance. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Interesting. What is this King of Pentacles about? The High Priestess. There's your intuition. Is your intuition being impeded by a King of Pentacles? This is an earth sign. I feel like for some of you, oh my gosh. I feel like some of you do have relationships in your life that are not as spiritually motivated as you would like them to be. And it could be this King of Pentacles, doesn't have to be, but I'm definitely sensing like there's someone in your life that perhaps is a little bit more factual based. Okay, like, you know, it's like trying to explain intuition to a person who's more scientific based. Like, it's just not happening. Why waste your energy on that, right? So that's kind of what I'm sensing here, because the King of Pentacles is over your intuition, over the High Priestess. So I feel like some of you could shut down your intuition because of this person. It could be a boss, it could be someone you're in a relationship with, or it could be even just like a sibling, but it's definitely someone who has an influence on you. Okay. But overall, I feel like this person also gives you what you want. Maybe they give you that stability that you've always wanted, and that's why you feel happy and content in it. Okay, because it's funny how this is two worlds, and the Two of Wands to me, I mean, look, they're holding a heart-shaped globe, and you guys know that in the traditional tarot, it's the globe, right? So, yeah, I feel like in the Nine of Cups here at your center, I feel like you already have what you want, and for a lot of you, it's this person. However, with this Two of Wands crossing that, I feel like there's more that you want. Your soul is yearning for more. Okay, so maybe your 3D self, the person who you are at this present moment, is content and happy with who you are and what you have. However, there's a part of your soul that is aching for more. Your soul wants you to wake up to your truth, to your psychic abilities. Okay. But yeah, you're caught at a crossroads here, because at the same time you have everything you want, but there's this sort of feeling that there's more than meets the eye. So let me go ahead and clarify this. Is it in the reverse? No, it's in the upright now. So I'm going to clarify the Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands. King of Wands for Nine of Cups. and the Knight of Cups for the Two of Wands. For some of you, it might be that someone new is going to come into your life and sort of sweep you off your feet and make you leave this King of Pentacles. Yeah, because we have the Nine of Swords over here, so this may trip you out a little bit. This may stress you out, and you may be caught in, again, between two worlds. And with the King of Wands here, I feel like you've went after everything that you want in life and you've gotten it. And I feel like you're used to getting everything that you want. Like, that's not new for you. Like, you're always in manifestation mode. You always get what you want, sort of thing. But now with the Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, I feel like this is almost your heart saying, like, there's still that one thing that's missing, though. And yeah, Knight of Swords, it keeps you up at night. I don't know, it could be like a lifelong dream that you almost felt like was wishful thinking, but it's never left your soul's mind. Okay, so you guys will know what that is. So it's either going to be another person who comes into your life and sweeps you off your feet and makes you question the relationship you're currently in, or this is just something that your heart wants, right? The heart wants what it wants. So there may be a battle of that energy between you. Okay, crowning that is a Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like ultimately you want stability, you want that happy home life, and you do have it. The thing is, you do have it with the Ten of Cups over here. A lot of you already have like a well-established family. Maybe your kids are already grown up and left the nest. I feel like you've built a really good life for yourself and for your family. But again, there's going to be this energy like, okay, well, now what? Right? Like, let's say your kids are grown up and they've left the nest and you're kind of wondering like, well, now what do I do with all this time that I have? So I feel like some of you are used to being around family. You're used to just having that community around you. But there is this energy of what else is out there that I'm feeling with this Two of Wands. I feel like some of you think that you don't really have options anymore, or maybe you're struggling to find out what those options are. But overall, you want success. You want that stability. You want that feeling of attainment, that you've achieved what you've wanted. So with that Two of Wands, it's almost like, I don't have my Ten of Pentacles yet, but I want to have it. It's like you want to complete your life, and there's still a little piece that's missing. But with the Ten of Cups, like I'm saying, I feel like a lot of you are emotionally happy. You have everything that you could want and need, but there is this energy of there has to be more than this. So let me get a clarification for both. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Some of you already have that stability and that happy home life, but to do the soul searching, it would require you to leave this sort of comfort zone. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, with Judgment here, there's also a truth that is coming out about your family or about what you define your Ten of Cups. Okay, so again, it's like feeling like you've accomplished a lot, you have everything that you want, but there's this energy of there's more out there though. Because with this Eight of Cups, I feel like that's your soul almost wanting more. Like, yeah, I have this Ten of Pentacles already, but there's another Ninth Cup that I want, which is here too. Okay, there's still something in your energetic field that you are wanting to accomplish. However, it's going to require you to leave your comfort zone and leave the relationships or the energies that are just already kind of played out. It's like you've already done that. It's time for something new. Okay, I feel like you've completed a cycle already and it's time for a fresh new cycle. With Judgment, I feel like you're waking up to a lot of these truths. You're going through those awakenings and realizations, and a lot of it has to do with your happiness and the people in your life that have given you the happiness. Okay, recent past is the Four of Swords. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you have been spending time in nature or meditating and just kind of being deep in thought, thinking about what it is that you really want. And for a lot of you, it's through these meditations or during these alone time that you've come to the realization that you want more for yourself. Okay, so maybe it came through in a dream or something like that. Or music. Music could have been another message that you received. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. But you are on the fence about it. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of paranoias or fears and doubts about this energy that you feel with the Two of Wands, about this two worlds. Excuse me. Yeah, we have Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Scrolls. So yeah, you're definitely at a crossroads here, what you want. Because I feel like a lot of you just already have like a very well-established life and relationships, but there's this part of you that wants more, right? And with this energy here, I just feel like you're going back and forth a lot. You have a lot of things on your plate. You're juggling a lot. But with the moon over here, it's like something's always calling your name, and you can't quite figure out what it is, or if you do know what it is, you're just unsure if you should actually go for it. Okay, so if it requires you to leave a relationship, then it's going to be difficult for you, right? So I feel like a lot of you are just on the fence about that. Because let's say you're in a relationship with someone who hasn't done anything wrong. Like, they're not bad. They're not a bad person. They're just not at the vibration that you need to uplift your soul and carry it to greater heights, right? I feel like your soul here is saying, like, we can't just continue living this 3D life forever. There's more to this life than we know. And I feel like your soul wants you to wake up to that. And if you're in these 3D relationships with someone who isn't tapped into consciousness in the way that you need, you're going to continue being stuck there and feeling like there's always something out there that you're wanting. Okay? Because you may be satisfied, but I don't think your soul is satisfied. I think that's what the problem is here. Okay, so what you need to know is temperance. So yeah, just have patience with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. If you're starting to come to this realization, like, wow, I'm not living in my truth, like, just be kind to yourself, okay? It's not your fault that you don't know what's best for you all the time, right? We're only human. So just have patience with you slowly figuring things out and bringing that balance into your life, and then the true happiness will come. Because especially if you have to leave, like, let's say a lifelong marriage with someone that you've been with forever, and it's not going to be easy, you're going to have to slowly sort of detach yourself away from that, right? So it's not going to happen right away. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you guys starting all over, starting fresh, learning something new, and putting yourself out there again. Because I feel like you guys have mastered a lot of your, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of your professions, a lot of the things that you're good at, you've mastered that. So with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like there's more for you to learn still. And have patience with yourself as you're in the learning phase once again. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. So yeah, I feel like once you figure out whatever this is for you, I feel like you're just going to go for it. You're going to be very productive about it. You're going to have the best and pure intentions about it. You're not going to want to hurt anyone. I feel like you're going to be very honest with everyone. So again, just be kind to yourself and those around you whenever you have to be honest with them. All right, Pisces, so that's what I have for you during this time. I hope this gave you some clarity or insight in your life at this time. Let's go ahead and get your Fairy Oracle. Oh, Cancer just got that message. It says, go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. Beautiful. So yeah, pretty much straightforward. If you haven't been spending that much time outside in nature, this is definitely a message to do that, to just kind of, I feel like you guys are very on the go. You're always like having to do something, whether you're working on something, you know, it's just, I'm just kind of sensing someone who's just very like stuck in the matrix, okay? You know, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but like just someone who is like living in the matrix and just continues to, you know, do what everyone else is doing. So I feel like here with this message with go outside, it's almost like, okay, step away, like unplug from the masses, unplug from what's going on in society and in the world, and just quiet your mind a little bit, go outside, meditate outside. But I feel like your soul here just really wants your attention, and that's only going to happen when you close the the connection to the matrix, right? To society. So I feel like a lot of you just really need to spend some time in nature, breathe in some fresh air, and you'll receive a lot of those intuitive hits and downloads where your higher self is trying to connect with you. Bottom of the deck is healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. This is freaking beautiful, Pisces. I feel like, I don't know why this is coming up at the very end of the reading, but I feel like you guys have a gift of healing, and this is why this message is coming forward in the way that it is, because you're cheating the world of your healing powers. If you don't tap into this spirituality and consciousness where you have the ability to heal people. Okay, you guys might not even know it. And it's no surprise that it's a Pisces reading that this is coming forward, because I feel like every Pisces on this universe, on this earth, right now at least, is a healer of some kind, right? So I feel like you guys definitely have healing qualities. So I feel like that's why this message is coming forward in this way, because the universe doesn't want you, or spirit doesn't want you to go another lifetime without having tapped into these healing powers that you have. Okay, they don't want you to waste your potential. And I think that's why this message is coming forward in the way that it is. Okay. Final message. Oh. Nature loves me. Opening my heart to nature helps me feel happy and peaceful. Yep, another message of nature. Your soul wants you to go outside and spend time in nature, Pisces. Just go, please do it. It's like urging you to do it. I dare to dream of wonderful things happening in my life. Beautiful. All right, Pisces, so that is what I have for you during this time. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope I brought you the clarity or insight that you may have been looking for during this time. If it did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.